Welcome back to the PSN Command Network. This is your boy Tone, and I'm back with another video, aka Tech, Coach Tech, everyone call me. Back with another video, AGT, you ready to go. I'm not saying I'm Valo and doing it with all you wonderful people in the almighty having Father's name, amen. What's up with y'all, man? Back with another video. Today's video, we're going to talk about the Commanders-Browns preseason week 1 recap. Talk about some players I like I liked from last night's matchup. And also guys that kind of disappointed a little bit. Quick recap of the game very briefly. After the second stringers came out the game, I didn't want to watch Jake Fromm. I'll be honest. Jake Fromm is absolute crap. But we'll talk about him later in the video. But quick game recap. We had an hour and 16-minute delay. Commanders get the ball first. I believe Commanders get the ball first. Yep. We don't really do anything with it. Kind of a struggle. The next possession, we move the ball a little bit, get a couple first downs. Well, actually, yeah, Howell had a first down. We had another first down. We had a punt. And after that, the next possession was pinned into that 5. Didn't do nothing with that. And then that ended in the safety as well. Then the third possession, which is the end of the first quarter, going to the second quarter, Howell started getting it going. Cole Turner catches a couple passes. I believe Terry catches a pass. Curtis catches a pass. He catches a pass on the first down. He had the first down in the game for the Washington Commanders. And then Jahan also catches a pass, and he catches another pass on that drive, which is the touchdown pass from 26 yards out. He kind of grabs it, kind of bobbles it for a second, re-grabs it, you know what I'm saying, re-corrals it, gets to the end zone, 2 defenders, no problem. Jahan Dotson's him. Let's go. 7-2 Commanders. After that, Jacoby Brissett comes in the game. They get a nice drive. They get a nice, pretty bomb right in the breadbasket to Byron Pringle on the next drive. Well, some other bros and things of that nature, other plays that happen, and it caps off with a touchdown run for Jacoby Brissett to go up 14-2. Commanders are rolling, right? Then DTR comes in, man. Dorian Thompson-Robinson had a heck of a game, man. Looked really good. I was very impressed with him. Well, then played a really, really solid game. I was very impressed with DTR. A 9 of 10 for over 100 yards. I believe he threw 2 touchdown passes, I believe. No, he threw one. Because Kellen Mond threw the other one. So, yeah, he looked really good. DTR looked really good in this game. Watson and the Browns' first-string offense, man, not really impressed. As for our offense, looked really solid. Our first-string offense on that third drive looked really good. Howell was very, very sharp, even though the offensive line is hot garbage. I'll talk about them fools in a minute. When it comes to stock up, stock down, we'll talk about that in a minute. But that's pretty much a game recap. Jake Fromm was absolute trash. We do get another field goal toward the end of the game. Browns do score 2 touchdowns. One with Dorian Thompson-Robinson's arm and the other one with Kellen Mond's arm. Game 17-15, Commanders do get the victory. Let's get to some pros and cons real quick. Pros, this defense is flying, man. This defense flies around. First string, second string, all these guys, all these backups are flying around. They're trying to make an effort. They're making the most concerted effort to make plays. Percy Butler had a pick tonight. Shout out to Percy Butler, backup safety for us, as well as we had no turnovers in the game, but guys was just flying around, man. Guys were literally flying around. We had one really bad defensive performance by one player, and I'll talk about him in a moment. But the defense was flying around, and Percy Butler did have an interception. Also, I said Howell was really sharp, another pro. He looked really good. I like the ball distribution to all the receivers. I think only Terry called one pass. Almost everyone called a pass. I like the way they're using Brian Robinson, flex him out a little bit, trying to get more creative with him. I want to see more Gibby, though, which I'll talk about in the cons, but I want to see more Antonio Gibson. I don't like being called Gibby. I'm sorry. It's been a habit, dog. It's been a habit. Calling him man Gibby for 3 years. I'm sorry. AG needs to be used more, right? So we'll talk that in the cons. Those are my pros. Howell looked good. The defense was flying around. And they didn't have any points from the first team offense to the Commanders defense, which is great. Forbes looked good as well as Montez Sweat. They had the big stops on the goal line stand to keep them out the end zone. Shout out to those guys. That's pretty good to see. Forbes looked really good. Forbes looked really good. I was actually impressed. He didn't get targeted. So he was good in coverage. He made that tackle. That was huge. Forbes looked good. I was very impressed. Very impressed by one Emmanuel Forbes. But let's go ahead and get to some cons. This offensive line is garbage. These dudes suck, bro. These dudes are ASS-tastic. They suck, bro. They're really hot trash. These dudes suck, bro. Like they suck, bro. Like, bro. Andrew Wiley, bro. That's a bad debut for you, Andrew Wiley, bro. That was not a good look. I don't know what the hell that was, but that wasn't it. That was not it. That was not it at all. You were getting spanked, bro. You had like 2 penalties in like 12 snaps. Bro, what the hell are you doing, dude? Trash. Hot garbage. Leno ain't too far behind him. Hot garbage. Chris Paul looked okay. Excuse me. I'm literally just waking up. So, excuse me. Excuse me on that one. But Chris Paul looked okay. Nick Gates was meh. Sam Collie was the one guy that looked good last night. The other 2 inside guys looked decent. And the 2 tackles was just hot garbage. They suck. But the offensive line and overall is just not good, bro. It's just not good right now. They have to be better. I think they'll be a little better as time gets along when they get some cohesion, but this is not a good look right now, bro. This line is not good. But Howell looks sharp despite of it, which makes his performance even better. And then finally, final con, and I don't want to dig into about the one game. Quan Martin was absolutely horrible. That boy was getting deep fried, sauteed, extra seasoning on that man. He was fried chicken. Fried barbecue Nashville, Tennessee chicken. That boy was trash last night, boy. He had a penalty on a holding. He allowed a touchdown. You know, on 2K, we had like the teammate score and say allow man to score, and you lose the grade go down, or you had a turnover, you lose the grade. Like his grade was from C to allow man to score. Holding penalty. Getting cooked more. Allow another dude to score. Like it was just bad. Like Quan looked lost in the sauce. He didn't belong. Like it's one game though. So I'm gonna see how look week 2 versus the Ravens in our preseason home debut versus the Ravens. And I'll get much more depth analysis about Quan Martin. But that was a heck of a performance in a bad way. That was not good. That was absolutely ASS-tastic. That wasn't cool. That was not cool. That was not kosher. That was none of that. No, just no. That was a no. That was a no. It was absolutely dog crap. But other than that, man, that's pretty about the game review in its totality. Stock up, stock down. I picked stock up for Percy Butler. Stock up for Sam Howell, obviously. Stock up for Cole Turner. He had a couple of nice catches as well. I'm gonna put De'Ami Brown's stock in neutral. Byron Pringle, stock up. Jacoby Brissett, stock up. Stock up. Right at Jacoby Brissett stock for that backup quarterback position, man. Jacoby we're in good hands. If anything, I call what happens to Sam Howell, we're good in hands with one Jacoby Brissett, which I wasn't going to say that 2 months ago, but you know. He looked really good last night. Jacoby looked really solid. I was actually very impressed against his former team. Another guy that's stock up, I said Percy Butler, Emmanuel Forbes. Really good performance, stock up for him. Stock down for Quan Martin. That was not a good performance. Andre Jones Jr. can stock up too, but this is the stock downs. Quan Martin, Andrew Wiley, Charles Leno, all get stock downs. Like that was not cool. Antonio Gibson, I'm gonna put him in neutral. I didn't see him be utilized enough. But it's the first preseason game. You're not trying to show all your cards. I get it. No problem. I think anyone else got stock up for me tonight? John Ridgeway. We forced a fumble in that game as well, and John Ridgeway was going to recover it. So yes, John Ridgeway, stock up. So that is going to do it for me for tonight's video. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe to the PSN Commanders Network. It says this the morning after the preseason game, so I'm gonna drop this at noon today. So enjoy the video. Comment your thoughts on today's video as well, and how excited are you for this preseason week 2 matchup versus the Baltimore Ravens, man? I'm excited for that one. I think it's a really good litmus test to see how our team really is going to operate. The Browns have really good defense, but I do think the Browns are lacking in some positions. Mainly, I would say edge rusher outside of Myles Garrett. But unlike them, the Ravens defense is balanced all around. They have good linebackers. They have really good secondary players. And their pass rush is meh, but I do think that the Browns are a better pass rush than the Ravens do. But everything else, the Ravens are, I think they excel a little bit better than the Browns defensively. So should be a good test for Sam Howell against the Ravens ones for a half. And we'll see how it goes. So we'll preview that game next Friday. Obviously, I'll try to have somebody on the channel to preview that game with me. And we'll have a good time, man. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You guys have a good one. Comment your thoughts. And I'll catch y'all next one, man. So next time, peace, love.